So just how bad are you getting screwed by your government with this coronavirus pandemic and the subsequent economic depression? The answer is stunning. So there's a little graphic here. Now, this is from Beth on Twitter. Credit to Beth. But this is actually referencing a Guardian article that goes into detail about the different countries and their economic response to COVID-19. So look at this. This is how much money you get in stimulus in Australia. $1,993 a month. Canada, $1,433 a month. Denmark, it's up to $3,288 a month. Now, let me just say real quick, for these next ones that are really high numbers, that is not for everybody. It depends on what your previous income was, what your job was, how many kids you have in some instances. So this is like, it's a scale, and they're giving you what the top end of the scale would be. So in France, it's up to $7,575 a month. Germany, up to $7,326.78 a month. Ireland, up to $1,793.44 a month. UK, up to $3,084 a month. US was $1,200, a one-time payment to last 10 weeks. And now they're fighting over whether or not to even give us one more one-time $1,200 payment. So this is incredible, guys. This is incredible. This is one of those moments that should help radicalize you, should help you realize exactly how messed up the system is and who it is there to serve. I take you back to the CARES Act. Initially, when you had the market crash as a result of the pandemic, they instantly went into action. But where was the focus when they went into action? Business, corporations. So they did the CARES Act, giant bailout for corporations, and then they gave Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, who's a Goldman Sachs lackey, he has the authority and the discretion to give away up to $5 trillion, basically handing the keys to the Treasury over to his corporate buddies. So when there's an economic downturn, they immediately leapt into action to do corporate socialism. Corporate socialism. But regular people, you get nothing. And then you got a one-time $1,200 payment, which is a drop in the bucket, not nearly enough. And now what's happening? Well, you already saw the numbers. You already know that 32% of renters couldn't make their payment in July. You already know that when you go state by state, some states, it's 59% in West Virginia. It's 55% in Tennessee. The lowest number in the country is 22%. It's Vermont. So nearly a quarter of people in Vermont can't pay their rent. So people can't pay their rent. 30 million people didn't have enough to eat last week. 28 million people could go homeless within the next year or two. But don't worry, we leapt into action. We did socialism. It was only for the wealthy and corporations. It wasn't for you. It wasn't for you at all. What did other countries do? Effectively, emergency socialism for regular people. I mean, what are we going to do? The economy ground to a halt. People can't work. We're going to furlough you, and here's money, so you'll get by. And then when it's all over, you go right back to your job. That's it. That's it. Now do you see how screwed you are? This reminds me of the Surfs retweeted something the other day. I loved it. It was so amazing. It was a streamer. I don't know who the streamer was because you guys know I'm not totally cool and hip and with it and with all the kids these days. I'm an old man at this point. But they retweeted somebody who was who read a comment on their stream that was like, you know, I live in Sweden or something. It was somewhere, some Scandinavian place, and we have free healthcare here. And the guy was reading it and he's like, wait, what? That's everybody's reaction in America because they're not, it's almost like we're kept in the dark on purpose on how other countries do it. Now, I'm not saying other countries are perfect. Of course they're not. We still got a long way to go. There's many things we can improve on anywhere in the world, wherever you point to. But in many ways, so many other developed countries have just advanced so far beyond us. There are countries that have free healthcare for everybody. It is a right. You don't have to pay anything out of pocket. free education, free college, paid vacation time by law. By law. I mean, a lot of Americans just truly don't know how much we're getting screwed by our government, because our government is totally bought and owned by corporations. Well, now this will help you really wrap your mind around it. Somehow we only got a one-time $1,200 payment to last for 10 weeks. Every other country is getting recurring payments on a monthly basis. It's quite a slap in the face, isn't it? It's quite a wake-up call.